Alaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namo Shri Guru Charana Kamalam Vande Ramana Prestaya Bhutale Shri Rupanuga Bhakti-Vidanta Krupamurtim Narayanam Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivastava Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Let me offer millions of obeisance of Gurudev. Upanuga Guru Varga Namanista Santati Param. All Vaishnava Vaishnava. Dandavat Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Today is very auspicious, very powerful day, Ekadasi, Amlaki Ekadasi. Then also comes in the middle of Nabadwip Parikrama. So it's very, very, even more auspicious. Other day, I think we talked about it. This why it's called Amlaki Ekadasi, right? Indian gooseberry. This tree is supposed to be the root of all creation. In the root, Lord Vishnu staying top, Brahma, and in the middle, Shiva. Branches, sub-branches, the leaf, the flower, all this fruit, all these devatas, they stay in that tree. And by remembering this tree, alone brings you so much auspiciousness. It's really amazing. Lord Krishna's wonderful offering. Now, Ekadasi, Gurudev used to say, you have to do. He was stressing so much. You should have love and devotion to Ekadasi. You should not think, one more day, so much has to. You should look forward to it. And you should have wait. In other words, we should have a feeling such that we cannot wait for the next Ekadasi, like that. Always looking for. So that kind of thing, attachment we should have. Because from Krishna and Radha. Actually, Radha, it seems like Radha herself has become Ekadasi Devi. Like a mother, if there is a small baby is born, what chances is there to survival of that baby without mother? Practically zero. It cannot survive. So same way, the living entities without Ekadasi being manifest on this, you won't survive. Bhakti Janani. So, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says it's non-different from Nama Tattva. I'm just reminding, I told you, but anyway, 2 times, 3 times, 108 times, if you remember, these are nothing, no problem. Like, these are 2 faces of a coin, head and a tail, You break the coin, it has no value, right? Even if you give individual pieces, it has no value. It has to be together, like that. Ekadasi and Nam Japa has to go together, inseparable. One bestows so much. It makes us free from fear of so many things. Then we easily remember Supreme Lord. And then Harikatha, you will have a taste. Love for Krishna will arise. And like in the morning we were telling, there is a fire in the forest. It will burn the dried wood and also the wood that is green, right, which is not dry. It will burn more. So same way, Ekadasi burn all our past sin and also future sin. What does it mean? Future sin. Oh, I'm not committed, how it's going to burn? Means that it will not let you do sin. Bhakti Janani. It will give you like Mati, our intelligence. It wants, hey, don't. See, the problem with the world is that we know Dharma, Shastra. Right? We know how to do this. Janami dharmam nachamena pravurti. Janami adharmam nachamena nivrutti. Meaning janam, I know what is dharma is. I should do this. But somehow I lack something that I am not able to do it. I know I must do it, but not able to do. And I also know I should not do adharma, forbidden activities. But still I cannot help, I start doing it. You understand? Both problems is there. That means there is something lacking in us, not strong enough. I know, but I cannot put into practice, good and bad, you see. So doing Ekadasi gives you strength that yes, and you will be able to do it. Practice Dharma. And something we should not do, it will not let you do it. Arjuna asked the same question too. Oh Lord, why it is forcibly does this? Kamesha Krodhe, Kama, desire, Kama, is Rajoguna, from appearing from Rajoguna, your enemy. It is gateway to the hell, Krishna says. So by doing Ekadasi, it will makes us strong. Strong willpower will be there. Yeah, you might have experienced it. So that's why it's. I don't know, many of you were there or not. Morning, I was telling one pastime. Doing that, then we'll go to Nabadwip Parikrama, Koladvip Parikrama today, right? Because today is Ekadasi. To impress upon, okay, that whoever does first Ekadasi, first it gives you Hari Bhakti. It gives you Hari Bhakti. Then at the side effect, it will give you Dharma, Artha, Purushartha. Yes, religiosity, Artha, finance, all these. Your desires can fulfill, then moksha, elevation. All these four. Even if you don't want it, it will give you. But first it gives you Hari Bhakti. So along with Hari Bhakti, if you come all these, no problem, right? But no Bhakti, but I want Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, then you are doomed. Okay. Right. So, but anyway, so Hari Bhakti, it gives you. So for that there is one Purana, one pastime. There was a king by name Kotiratha, long time back. Kotiratha, he was very wonderful king. He was taking care of his citizens like his own children, and always truthful and expert, very faithfully following, and then doing night time awake, and then listening to Harikatha, Kirtan, like that. His wife, Suprajna, her name was also Suprajna. Like the name, she was very wonderful. They both were expert in doing Ekadasi. So one day, when one Ekadasi, what happened? They were doing it. One Brahmana came. Shauri, his name was Shauri, Brahmana. And then the Brahmana is asking these two, oh, so rare to come across a Vaishnava like you. I have one question. How did this intelligence came to you to follow Ekadasi like this? How did it happen? Then the wife, the princess, the queen is telling the Brahmana, oh, I remember my past life. I was a very sinful person, but by the mercy of doing Ekadasi Devi, I was saved from the deep, chastising rod of Yamaraj. It is not worth telling it, but because I consider you as very pure Vaishnava, I can tell in front of you, no problem. Because why? The Vaishnavas, they will not mistake. They won't tell you have this, that. They absorb that, and then, they don't pass comments, like that. Because they are well-wishers of everybody. Yeah. So she started telling, I was very bad person, very sinful. Previous life, my name was such and such, and I was a prostitute. I was very sinful activity. And what about this king? He was also so bad, very low, but Shudra, and he was so, no passion, nothing. His name was Adar. No daya, no daya, no. Very sinful. He was so sinful, all his friends, family, everybody gave up. They threw him out. Now where he can go? So he came to me, right? Birds of the same feather flock together. We are sinful, we are together, living like husband and wife. We have spent time like that. Then one day, on day of Ekadasi, unknowingly, not that we want to follow, unknowingly, that day I became very sick, whole body, my temperature gone up, 103, 104 degrees. Right? Then pain everywhere, whole body. I could not tolerate. I could not eat, drink, eat anything, no sleep. I was crying, oh Lord, oh Hari, oh Govinda, protect me. What will happen? Protect me. Saying that, she put a ghee lamp. She lighted a ghee lamp and then crying all the night, no sleep. Then looking at her, uh, the previous, this person also did not eat anything, sleep, doing anything. Then after sunrise next day, both gave their body. Now Yamadutas taking them to the Yamaloka. And you know what happens in the past, right? I don't have to repeat it. Not many times. No, it's very bad, Then there, Chitragupta, looking at him, he's telling, looking at their record, yeah, everybody's record. So these people are very sinful, but unknowingly, without desire, they have done Ekadasi. Because of that, they are free from all sins. They are eligible to enter Vaikuntha. When Yamaraj heard this, you know what he did? He brought all puja, worshipable, doop, deep, flowers, tamara. And he worshipped them. Yamaraj. And then he very nicely gave prasadam. And then asked them to sit in a nice, wonderful Vimana plane. And then please go. We are very fortunate to Vaikuntha, where Lord Vishnu resides. Like that. But the power of Ekadasi, unknowingly doing it. And so sinful. But, so can you imagine? That's why so fortunate. You have to make others also fortunate. Okay, somehow or the other, you have to trick them to do Ekadasi by health reasons or whatever, right? Once they do, they make progress automatically because mother of devotion like that. So now today, Ekadasi day, they go to Koladvip Parikrama. So now Koladvip is I think we didn't cover it. Koladipa. This is on the eastern side. Satyuga, in Satyuga, Koladipa, Koladev. Koladev is Varaha. In Bengali, Kola Varaha. Now in Satyuga there was one Brahmin by name Vasudeva. He was a worshipper of Koladev, Varaha. And sometimes he was crying to Varaha. Oh Varaha, when will you going to give me your darshan? Only by getting your darshan, I think my life will be fruitful. Otherwise, it's a waste of my life. Please have mercy. So he was crying like that. When we cry, really cry. Okay, not making it up. Okay. Uh, so then they will all become very compassionate. He appeared before him. Then he glorified him, and then he felt very his life was successful. And then Varahadev told him, this dham where you are in is not ordinary. Uh, it is very, very dear to me. Huh? I'm going to appear as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. You will also see my pastime. Uh, then there was Akashvani, the ethereal voice saying, "Oh, Vasudeva, you study the scriptures, find out. Then he's going to come." So he studied and then he came to know, oh, these sages, they have secretly told all these things, not openly. Huh? Uh, then this place, Koladvip, is not ordinary. Uh, then Varahadev, Varadev is appeared from the yajna, of the Brahma did yajna. From that he came out. And then he killed Hiranyaksha. So this is the place. Say. Then Vara is very pleased and he said, this is very dear to me, this dham, samasta dham, meaning all the dhams, all eternally reside here. No, their eternal place, not the dham. If they want to go, a prabha, a prakash of that will go somewhere else. Originally, they stays there. That's why if you stay in Navadvip Dham, it is equivalent to staying in all the Dham. Here, Lord, in the Kali Yuga, will appear, Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Then you will take darshan. But you have to keep this as a secret. Then Koladvip is also non-different from Govardhan. In the northern part is Bahulavan. In the south part is Sridham Vrindavan Rasasthali in Koladvip. Bahulavan, there is pastime Bahulavan, the cow and the lion. So, and also more importantly, it's called Aparadha Bhanjan place. Aparadha Bhanjan. Aparadha get shattered. See, our biggest problem is aparadhas. Right? We are expert in doing aparadhas, right? So now Koladvip is also an expert in breaking the aparadhas. So glad that there is, otherwise we have no chance. We are doomed, right? So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after taking renounced order, sannyas, then he went to Shantipura and then came to Jagannath Puri. He Then after coming here to India, he came all along South India. Then went to Jagannath Puri. From there, he wanted to go to Vrindavan. Then he reached there Panihati, Kumarhatta, Kanchanpalli. Then he was staying in Vidyanagar, Vachaspati's house. Then there were too many people trying to follow him. Then he came Koladvip, Kuliagram, another village, Kuliagram. There was a devotee Madhava. He was staying in that house for almost 10, 11 days. That time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, very merciful, see. Now. So, Gopal Chapal, there was one Vaishnava Aparadhas, then Namapradi Brahmana, then Devananda Pandit. He elevated them, he forgave. Now Gopal Chapal, Gopal Chakravarti, he was in the Saptagram, he's a famous Hiranya Majumdar and Govardhan Das Majumdar. His servant, Gopal Chapal. Our Raghunath Das Goswami is from that Saptagram. Raghunath Das Goswami, Association of Aparadhas Thakur, and then Balram Pandit is Pandit, Balram Pandit. So what happened was in the Rajya Sabha, big Govardhan Majumdar, they are like a king. In their meeting, one time Balram Pandit brings Haridas Thakur. At that time, Haridas Thakur, wherever he is going to talk, glorify Harinam, right? He is inspiring everybody to think there. He told that what to speak of pure Naam, even the Abbas, Abbas, he will deliver one to gives mukti. It can give mukti. But there was this Gopal Chapal, very, very rude Brahmin, rude. He didn't like that. No, it's not possible. Only by Jnana we can get that, not by Abbas of the Naam. No, argument. He became very. Haridas Thakur is very simple, very Vaishnava, very naive. He doesn't take, So, because they have no connection, they have no attraction to this material world. Those devotees who are here, but the material things does not touch them. So they remain pure. So Gopal Chapal challenged Haridas Thakur. If Naam Abbas can deliver you, if that is true, let my nose, thing fall off, let me affected by leprosy like that. If on the other hand, if Haridas Thakur is wrong, then his nose thing will fall off like that. Everybody didn't like this, Anyway, Balram Pandit, said, it's no good. This is very dangerous, inauspicious for you. Anyway, they dismissed. Then what happened was, the next 3 days alone, this Gopal Chappal. He was beautiful. Look at it. His nose thing fell off. The fingers also fell off because of this leprosy disease. Just 3 days he got affected because he offended even though Haridas Thakur did not take offense. See, even the Vaishnava don't take offense, but the Lord's the dust or the lotus feet will not tolerate this. It will not tolerate. So it, very. So he lost it. Then he has to live with the village. Then when he heard Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come back again, he went and cried, "Oh Lord, you elevated Jagai Madai, so many people. Have mercy on me, have mercy on me. I will not do this sin again." Holy name, So like that. Then Mahavadana Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that Nama Pradi Brahma. He gave pardon. He pardoned him. Then he told him, "You always chant Harinam." So why he says you Harinam? Then soon, when he started doing this, very soon, couple of days, only few days, all his leprosy got cured. It became as if very pure he was before. Then he became a devotee. Then another time, there's another Gopal. He was a very bad-natured Brahmin. Then there was Sankirtan going on at Srivas Pandit's place, Srivas Anga. He could not tolerate it. He was not allowed in. He was not tolerating it. And then became disturbing things to Srivas Pandit. And then he used to keep very impure things at his door one day. Like liquor, things. They used worship Kali, kept it. And then when he got up, he saw that, see, this is what I'll do all night. People said, no. Then he cleaned it up with water and then cow dung. But because of that, again he got attacked by leprosy. Then when Mahaprabhu came after sannyasa, so many years, then he came, fell at the lotus feet of Chaitanya. Praise Lord, Lord. You elevated so many people. Have mercy on me, I know I've done this. Then Mahaprabhu told him, okay, you have offended Srivas. Go and take shelter of Srivas. Take forgiveness. So he went to Srivas. Srivas would think, will take any offense? No chance. No, he forgave him. And then he instructed him to take Diksha. And then he told to one devotee, take Diksha from him. And then he took Diksha. His name became, we have this sing that bhajan, Devaki Nanda. He was named as Devaki Nanda. There, telling, look, by criticizing now Vaishnavas, you are ingesting very powerful what? Poison. You are taking poison. Now, how to neutralize the poison? You glorify the Vaishnavas. Okay? Glorifying the Vaishnavas is like taking in Amrut, nectar, not ordinary nectar. Neutralize this poison. Like that. So, under the instruction that Devaki Nandan, before Gopal Chapal, and then Vaishnava. So you're looking for Vaishnava where? In Vrindavan. He first goes to Vrindavan, then Nilachal, then Navadvip, then Gaudadesh, then wherever they are. So he made a big, this big application. Then he summarized it in one sloka. That's what we sing every morning. Sri Vaishnava Vandana. Have you heard? Vrindavana Vasi Jata Vaishnava Ragana Ratame Vandana Kari Sabarachana Nilachala Vasi Jata Mahaprabhu. Then he says, Jai Deshe, Jai Deshe, Gauranga, wherever they are. Then Ayachana Ayibena Prabhu Jatana, Sabarachana. Then he's saying, you have to remember this, okay? Not he is paying obeisances to the previous Vaishnavas and also future Vaishnavas. Now who can be future Vaishnavas? Okay? Amazing. In future anybody can be Vaishnava, is it not? Even an ant, right? Anything can become future Vaishnava, is it not? If the ants take Mahaprasad, okay, next life, so we have to be very careful. So in other words, we have to pay obeisances to all. In other words, whatever we say, we have to keep on paying obeisances. If we have in that realization in our mind, then you will not do anything other than keep on paying obeisances everywhere. 24 hours, 365 days, right? Then our life will become very blissful and then fruitful, right? So, and that is true. See, that is the reality. That is true. Manera Vasana Purna Chate hai, Devaki Nananda. So, then Mahaprabhu also forgave Devanand Pandit. Now, how that happened, Devanand, he was staying in Navadvip, and Srimad Bhagavatam, you teach us Srimad Bhagavatam. You are not teaching anything else other than Bhagavatam. But it was a jnani, not much rasika, not much bhakti. So, one day, and Srivas happens to go by, and Srivas, pure devotee, and he hears anybody reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, he gets attracted. He went there, he sat. And then by hearing this, he started crying, tears in his eyes. Then the student there, they thought he is disturbing, and so they said, "Yeah, disturbing, sir." They took him and left it outside. But Devanand also watching it. See, even though he didn't do, but because he was silently, gave permission in a sense, he was also became part of the offense, Vaishnava. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this, he became so, you know, Devanand Pandey. He does not know anything about it. He cannot even touch Srimad Bhagavata. He's so, like that, he was very angry. But when he came back after sannyas, came back, then, you know, uh, then Devan Pandit approached him and Mahaprabhu forgave him. So then, then what happened was, um, when he was in the Navadvip Dham, he was very famous Pandit, Tarka, Nyaya, but no one was equivalent, right? You remember? But when he went to took Harinam Diksha, he was totally changed person. Now he cannot teach. Now the student went and complained to Gangadhar. They said. Then he told, okay, but he was teaching what with the interpretation, connection with the Krishna's name, all the grammar. So, but later on he said, I cannot do this. So the students were angry or disturbed, and some teachers. So when he came this time, they were all crying, all the students, his past students and then Pandits. Oh, Mahaprabhu. We did not know, we have offended Lotus. So he forgave, So, like that. So, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu forgave, destroyed this offensive mentality, this Dvipa is known as Aparadha Bhanjan. Aparadha Bhanjan. Bhanjan meaning make into pieces. So that's why every day we have to touch this place in our mind. Remember these past times. And we pray, oh Lord, I'm no less than, Devanand or Gopal Chapal or Chapal. I'm no less. Yeah, forgive them. Please have mercy on me. So like that, if we pray with that, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will forgive us, and then we will make progress. This is what preventing us from, Aparadhas causes a big obstacle, greatest obstacle. It can wipe out our bhakti, bhakti lata, if we are not careful. So then there is one place, if you've been, or you should visit, if you go to, there is Shiva temple. Amazing. You'll be amazed to see that. Big holy tree. banana tree, grew up with all their roots into the entire building. You know, you will be wondering how that building, how the temple is surviving. It's really amazing. So that is Prodamaya. Huh? Then Ruddha Shiva or Prodamaya. So she is staying there. Now, Prodamaya, who is Prodamaya? She is Yogamaya herself, explained. Yogamaya. But she bestows bhakti for the bhaktas, and for the abhaktas, she chastises them. Uh, uh, Jivas, she engages them, Gaura Seva. And also the Dhamma Rakshaka, protector of the Dham. Purnama Tala, they say. When the Gurudev is telling, something more, that when Mother Yashoda, Krishna appeared, he also appeared with his sister, Yogamaya. That sister. So, Lord's Parashakti, so powerful, is Yogamaya. And with so many forms, she is serving the Lord. And she also entices these demons. And then to punish them, she appears as Mahamaya. Now, how Yogamaya makes Mother Yashoda, she is immersed in the Vatsalya ras. She binds Krishna, binds Krishna. Then she, chastises Krishna, and then she tries to make him fear. Then she Palan Poshan, she feeds him, takes care of him like that. These are all the activities of the Yogamaya. All the leelas of Krishna happen through this Yogamaya. But on the other hand, same Yogamaya, when Kamsa tried to touch, Vasudeva took Yogamaya there, right? And then Vasudeva gave that baby to Kamsa. As soon as Kamsa touched, she immediately turned into Mahamaya. Then she warned him, trying to hurt, you will be finished. And then it forms in 8 places. Durga, Kali, Vindhyavasini, Kamakya, Bhadra, Chandi, like this. She bestows people who are vimukha, meaning not interested in bhakti, laukika, attached to this world. She bestows wealth and all that. Happens, they will be even more bewildered. That's all she does. She increases the bewilderment. We have already enough. But the thing is, we don't know. In this world, our fever is increasing, but we don't aware of this. So if we worship her, our fever will go up. That's all. Now Raman, she appears as a Perumal, Prodamasi and also Tulsi. He does all Prodamai. Tulsi does all the leelas very leelas. Radha and Krishna is Now, what is Prodamaya does is, you might ask one question, like Jiva Goswami asking this question to Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu. See, this Prodamaya will not let anyone touch the dham if they are very unfavorable to devotees and Chaitanya opposite. If they are unfavorable and nonsense, even though they are staying in dham, this Prodamaya will not let them touch. She has a little covering over it. On that they are traveling, doing all their activities. She will not let them touch. So that's then Jaimat Das Baba is and Barin Kutir is also there. Then there the devotees today, they must have returned by now. They also called what is called Nidai Ghat. Part of Bhakti-Vidanta, where Nidai Ghat meaning it's very heartbreaking, but what to do. This Nidai Ghat is on the eastern part of Ganga. After when Gauranga Mahaprabhu took sankalpa to take sannyas, only few devotees knew that. Gadadhar Padashekaracharya, only few. So that day, that evening, what did Gaur Sundar do? He moved around different places of Nabadwip. He met everybody with love. Then he went to Bhakta Sridhar. You will see later on. Bhakta Sridhar, very poor, is selling, making his life by selling, bananas, banana leaf, banana, the soft part in the middle of the banana tree, like that. So Sachinandan always used to argue with him, and then I used to almost fight with him. He was making chaukasi, meaning he was bargaining too much. No, I'm using, very lovingly, later on, he very amazing pastime, Sridhar. So he went to Sridhar. Then one Loki, like a long vegetable, Sridhar gave him, donated it. Then the Gopas, then taking care of the cow, they gave him the milk. Then somebody else gave chandan, then somebody gave flowers. Then taking Gaur Sundar taking all these things came to the house. Then he told his mother, Sachi Mata, please make me doodh lauki, meaning milk lauki, some sweet out of that. Then it was offered, and then for the saligram, it was offered. Then for everybody, he distributed everybody there. And then with love, so much love, he himself honored it. Then he was with very nicely with Vishnu Priya. He was laughing and all that. He had not done this before. And when she saw there is something different in him, because the previous day, what has happened is when she went to take a bath in Ganga or Nupur, the ladies wear one ring on their feet, one of the things, which is considered very auspicious given time of marriage. That disappeared in the water. So knowing that, she started crying, and then Mother Sachi Mata, tried to pacify her. Now with days change in Navasundar, she remembered that incident, and then she became more fearful. Oh, what will happen? Then Navasundar, with the help of Yoga Maya, he put her to go to sleep, deep sleep. Then he himself became Nirmohi, meaning he cut off all the attachment to Vishnu Priya, elderly mother, Sachi Mata. Then Nirdaya, he didn't have any daya, compassion for young wife, Vishnu Priya, mother, elderly mother, no daya. And then Nishtur, because of that, the only way. Now, why doing this is, we'll see, for the conditioned souls. Conditioned souls is telling them, you take Krishna Naam, and he himself is chanting. He has become really mad. But seeing this change, they did not. They are making fun of him. They try to run after him. They are doing offenses. So he thought, wait a minute. This way they will not change. They will become more offensive. It will be more inauspicious for them. So what I have to do? I have come, to elevate them. Right? Advaita is so much loud. You have to come. Please this hand. I am helpless. I cannot change this mentality of these people. Now looks like I'm also not able to do. What should I do? See? Then he decided, if I take sannyas, at least there's an etiquette. Looking at sannyas, they will give respect. So that way they will elevate it. So he decided to take sannyas. That's how. But he had not told anybody. And that middle of the night, when he wanted to, so he cut off all the attachment. Then he didn't show daya. But to show daya, compassion to other conditioned souls, all nonsense people. He did not show daya to Vishnupriya mother. And mother was standing elderly. She has no strength to even cry. She's cried so much all along. She cannot cry anymore. She is looking at him, looking at him at the door like a little doll, no movement, no, not even breath. So what Gaur Sundar did? He did parikrama to her and then cried, "Oh mother, please bless me. Please bless me. I want to search for my Krishna." Saying like this, he left the house. So it breaks our heart. How much Gaur Sundar has sacrifice for the sake of all of us. If we are not descended, if we are not done that, what chance we had? Then he jumped to the Ganga, very cold, winter time, very cold. And then he went to Katwa. There he took sannyas from Keshav Bharati. Then he came to Shantipur. From there he went to Jagannath Puri. So, because he became totally about mother, and then his wife, gave them up. So, because he came across this, he became Nirdai God, Nidai God, Nidai, no Daya, Nidai God. So, devotees. Now, we will complete it, otherwise we will not be able to do. Now, the other thing is our Param Gurudevs. This is also in Koladvip, Devanand Gaudiya Math. Of course, his appearance, his pastime is also very powerful. And then Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, who also took samadhi there. Jalamandir, they call it. He established a temple in center of water. They call it Jalamandir. Mandir, Buddha Samadhi is also there. Then 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 next day, tomorrow, they go to Goldrumadip thing. Goldrumadip. There's a long parikrama, very long. Koladvip. That's where Bhakti-Vinod Thakur. Bhakti-Vinod Thakur place where we had the revealed Jaiva Dharma. Then there is a place of Jaiva Dharma, Jaiva Dharma padile Siddha Bhakti hoy, Jaiva Dharma na padile Kabul Bhakti noy. So, been revealed to him. Only by studying Jaiva Dharma one gets Siddha Bhakti. Otherwise, no. So that powerful. So we should, our Gurudev is keep telling, you have to read 108 times. 108 times. So much. Okay. It is the essence, like whole sea, everything. But it's also big, right? How big? Sea. Almost 3/4 of this world is covered by sea, right? So all that essence, if you put in one bottle, how powerful that is. So like that, this Jaiva Dharma, the essence of all the Shastras put into one book. Bhagavad Gita Sar, Bhagavat Sar, Chaitanya Charitamrita Sar, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ujjvala Nilamani, and all this very powerful. So that was revealed today. Next, we go to Surabhi Kund. I think we told Surabhi. Indra was asking Surabhi, "Oh, mother, you are expert. I was offended. I have offended you and also Krishna. Now, when he's going to, I have heard he's going to appear as Gaur Sundar, Nabadwip. At that time, again, if I become the then she took him to Indra to that place, Godruma Deepa, Godruma. So, in the shadow of that big tree, she was staying. She's still staying there. And they did tapasya. Then Gaura Mahaprabhu appeared to him. So that place. Then we go to see the Bhakti-Vinod Thakur. From there, we was able to see one evening, some morning, light is coming out. Then he went there, he checked. That's how we made it. They determined the place, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace. We rediscovered, and then verified by 140 years old, brought him on there. Also, Jagannath Das Babaji, when yesterday they went to, I don't know, Maharaj must have told you, in Srivas Angan. When we go to Srivas Angan, there is a one broken Mridanga, even today, which was the same Mridanga that Kaji broke. Remember in past time? They were doing kirtan, he broke one Mridanga. Then 400, 500, 600, 500 plus, yes. So, then at the time of Bhakti-Vinod Thakur, 100 years, 400 years at least. So, the Ganga going here and there, that who knows where that broken Mridanga went into the mud, right? But Bhakti-Vinod Thakur had a desire. what? He established the, he Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Yoga Pit, birthplace. Then he had also desired that suppose if we find that broken Brudanga, will it not give credit? Hey, yes, Chaitanya Charitamrita telling this, all the, six telling this, and here is we have the evidence, right? Don't you think it will very powerful? Get the point? For future generation. Nowadays generation is so, you know, is obnoxious, They don't have, So thinking like that for future, Bhaktivinoda Thakur was thinking, wait a minute, it will be nice if I can find that thing. But where? Where to find that? Who knows where? Ganga has moved around. So then he prayed to, requested Jagannath Das Babaji. Prayed, oh Babaji, can you see where? Don't worry. So he carried me. So bring people, couple of people with you. So 7, 8 people, right? And then Babaji was in a, topal, meaning basket. And then Babaji is telling them, oh, you go like this. No, you go left, you go right, go like that. Then you dig here. So people were there, they digged and they found the broken Mridanga there. Bah. Understand? They clean it up and it is kept there in Srivasanga today. Okay. So it's a powerful proof being described. Yeah, amazing. So then where do we go? Bhaktivinoda Thakur Samadhi. Of course, is Pushpa Samadhi is in near Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace. Then we go to Ariyara Kshetra. Ariyara Kshetra. We describe Hari Ara Kshetra. Hari. Ara is non-different. There is no difference between them. Because Ara is very, very dear to Hari. And there is a deity there. There's deity is Shiva. Like that. Very amazing deity. And then behind that there is a Sarovar. It's the Gandaki river, where all the saligrams were formed. That is in Nepal, but the root is here. Like we were telling, all the rivers, Volida is in Navadvip Dam. There it is even more powerful than the Kashi. Here, Lord Shiva is always in a nritya, see, Shiva is, is famous for his dancing, right? So you can imagine he's dancing in Navadvip Dam. It gives him more strength, right? 1,000 times, So he's dancing. Gaura. People who leave their body there, it goes in their ear. Utters. So imagine if Shiva utters the Gaura now, pure now. They will go to, they will be, no doubt about where their destination will be, right? So like that. Then Devapalli. Nothing else. So simple, that's where Chaitanya Lord Narasimha, he took rest there after killing Hiranyakashipu. Very beautiful. The amazing thing is you have to experience to see it. But tomorrow, even if you remember, you will get shaken. Imagine 10,000 or maybe 15,000 people, okay, trying to get in one small room, maybe like 5 feet by 10 feet, one door. There's another door, 10,000 people. Can you imagine? That crowd will be there tomorrow. But still, amazing, nothing happens to them. They will, everybody will please at the end. Somehow they will get everybody chance to see, take darshan of Narasimha, Narasimha. And if you, I'm not going to get detail, but I will give you a clue. Suppose if you are not able to take darshan, because you really imagine 15,000 people, 10 feet by 5 feet. Remember, door. How they will go out, how they will come in, no order there, right? There is no queue and nobody will be there. Everybody wants to go in, right? So, but even if you are afraid of taking darshan, because, still I'm going to tell you, you will have the darshan of him somehow or the other. This is all I can say. Narasimha knows. So, Jai Narasimha Bhagwan ki Jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. Then we can take bath there, very cool and refreshing. That. So, then devotees head back by walk. Many of them come by, take by bus or walk, and it will be very hot. Devotees have to walk by barefoot, right? And it is very, very hot. Actually, even putting 1 feet on the, like a tar, usually tar road is very hot. But somehow, so, and our time is up, so we end here this Nabadwip Parikrama for today. So tomorrow's thing. So Nabadwip Dham ki jai, Narasimha Bhagwan ki jai, Harihara Kshetra ki jai, Guru Mahadip ki jai, Koladvip ki Nidai Ghat ki jai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Sachi Mata ki jai, Krishna Priya ki jai. समस्त भक्त बांधव की जय, एकादशी तिथि की जय, माधव तिथि की जय, हरिवासर तिथि की जय, श्री समस्त भक्त बांधव की जय, जय गौर प्रेमानंदी, हरि हरि बोल, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Any questions? If not, we will end here. We will same time tomorrow. We'll try.
Shri Gurudev, thank you so much, Gurudev. Dandavad. Tomorrow, Gurudev, same time. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you for joining today. And sorry about the mix-up with the code for later on today with Vishnu Deta Maharaj's program. I think I hit some miss there. But after this program, I'll go back on and I'll see if I can link onto the same program. And then we'll just use the normal, this link as well, again for Vishnu Maharaj's program later on today for Madhurya Kadambini. And also a quick reminder, the 24-hour Japa Kirtan Bhajan group from Singapore, devotees, is on right now. So anybody that likes to join, the link is in Amrita Bindu group, just above all my links. And you can please join in any time and leave and come back. And you can just do Japa or Bhajan or Kirtan. So thank you, dear devotees, for all attending today. And again, sorry for the mix up with the Google Meet. And I just like to congratulate Anu Prabhu. Sorry, his new name didn't come to me as yet. Nanga Mohan Das Prabhu, who took Diksha this morning from Sripad Bhakti-Vidanta Dandi Maharaj. So congratulations, Prabhu, and welcome to the family. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So can I please have Adelaide, Ananga Manjari Didi, to say Jai Diwani. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat. Thank you so much, Vishaka Didi, for organizing everything. And congratulations, Nanga Mohan Prabhu, right? I apologize if I didn't get the name right, but this is so exciting. This is so exciting. 1 second. Jai Dvani. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Radha Vinoda Bihari Ji Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupata Shtatara Shata Shri Srimad Bhakti-Vidanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupata Shtatara Shata Shri Srimad Bhakti-Vidanta Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupata Shtatara Shata Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyana Keshava Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupata Shtatara Shata Shri Srila Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishta Param Bhagavat Pravara Shri Srila Gorakishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishta Shri Srila Sachitananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishta Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Gaudiya Vedanta Charya Shri Srila Baladev Vidya Bhushan Prabhu Ki Jai. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Ki Jai. Srila Narottama Srinivasa Shyamananda Prabhu Traya Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Sad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Swarup Damodar Raya Ramanandadi Shri Gaura Parshada Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Premasya Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Antardvip, Mayapur, Simantadvip, Kudrumadvip, Madhyadvip, Koladvip, Ritudvip, Janudvip, Mudadrumadvip, Rudradvip, Padmataka, Shri Navadvip Dam Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Gopi Go Govardhan Dvadasha Vanatmaka Shri Vraj Mandal Ki Jai. Shri Radha Kund Shyama Kund Ganga Yamuna Tulasi Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shrimati Vrinda Devi Ki Jai. Shri Purnamasi Yogamaya Ki Jai. Shri Gopeshwara Mahadev Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Sudarshan Chakra Ji Ki Jai. Shri Kshetra Mandala Ki Jai. Sarva Vignya Vinashakari Shri Nrsimhadev Ki Jai. Bhakta Pravara Shri Prahlad Maharaj Ki Jai. Chari Dham Ki Jai. Chari Sampradaya Ki Jai. Chari Acharya Ki Jai. Akara Mata Raja Shri Chaitanya Mata Ki Jai. Shri Shri Keshava Ji Gaudiya Mata Ota Shaka Mata Samuna Ki Jai. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Samagata Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna Dandavat Pranam Devotees. Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga.